What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got a lot going on today. This is going to be a very good day. Very good day. Actually, before we even get started, though, I do have a couple announcements. Two large announcements to go on top of that because we're doing big stuff, guys. Promise you. We're doing big stuff. Let's go. All right, boys, so before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's upload, I did want to send a huge shout out to our two brand new partner brands, Late Model Restoration Supply. Great company, LMR.com, link in the description. Use that link, and I do have a discount code coming for you guys, but I believe that gets you a discount code as well using the link in the description. So anytime you grab your parts, use that link in the description. They have also kind of stepped up and want to do big things with Project 4 to 8, so lots of stuff going on with Project 4 to 8. Huge shout out to LMR, especially Tyler, my buddy there, helping me out putting this deal together. Next, Detroit Speed. Guys, I'm telling you, you need to go Facebook, Instagram, their website, check out Detroit Speed as well. They have big things coming. I can't tell you exactly what is coming yet because it hasn't dropped, but as soon as it does, we'll have the first parts for you to check out. We're going to install them, check them out. Detroit Speed is known for building extremely cool, extremely high-end, top-quality parts, and very honored to have them as a partner brand as well as LMR. Always doing work, boys. Always doing work. But we got more work to do, which is right there. Let's go. All right, boys, so we got lots of updates going on here with the Coyote swap new edge. As you can see, we're wired, boys. It's basically just a matter of dropping it in there and letting it rip. You can see the PCM is mounted. Love that mount, by the way. That looks good. And of course, when the fender liner is in, you won't be able to see any of that. Everything will be watertight. So, yeah. All the wiring in here is done. There's your control pack wiring right there. All the grounds, and then your fuse panel, boys, is right here. Looks factory, up and out of the way. And one other thing we're working on, guys, right here under the hood is this expansion tank. And what we're going to end up doing is Moroso makes one. You've probably seen them on some Terminators. It looks just like this, but it's made out of aluminum. And the idea is we're probably going to get one of those and have the welding fabricating shop here locally cut it and make it just a little smaller, because the cold air intake is going to come right here. But having this here will look essentially factory, which is definitely a win. Radiator hoses are on. Guys, if you missed the last update on the new edge swap, we got all the power by the hour accessories are on. You know, just buttoning up some stuff right now, really. It's come a long way. Just putting all the details on. Heater hoses are sitting there. They're not hooked up yet, but there's your two heater hoses right there. Fuel lines, boys, are on, like I said. And again, you got to go back and watch the upload. There's the fuel line right here. You can see right there. And then we just flip the rail, hooked up right there. So nice clean install. You don't have anything up here. So, yeah. Looking good. All right, boys, next up, already got the Scram Speed pedal bracket mounted. And guys, if you don't know, this is the bracket we use on all the cars. Not hard to install. Coyote pedal is in, and this pedal bracket that's made for Fox bodies also works for new edges. So hit up Scram Speed for your pedal bracket. All right, guys, next on the list, I'm going to try to use the light here so you can see it real well. We've got the Dakota Digital cluster in. Guys, this thing looks freaking amazing. It looks so clean. And again, if you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't know it was there. Absolutely love it. I think he's pretty much got that wired up. But again, let me get in a little closer. You can see. Looks freaking great. Super nice upgrade for you new edge guys, and Glad they finally did it. Hit up Dakota Digital and snatch you up one. Power by the Hour is a Dakota Digital dealer. LMR is a dealer. So yeah, of course that's the same company that makes the clusters in our cars. Love it. All right, guys, and I did not get to unbox these in the last upload for you here, but we did have we did get all his exhaust in. You can see he's got the Flow Masters here. I can't remember which ones these are. I think they're 50 series. Look on the other side here. Yeah, these are the 50 series. You got the Flow Masters 3-inch, and then the 3-inch Flow Master tails. Gotta love it. It's gonna sound good, flow good, and those 3-inch tails are gonna look freaking phenomenal outside the back of the new Edge. So yeah, super excited, guys. And then the last and final thing, this is kind of what's holding us up now. We decided to go ahead and run tubular A-arms, and so he went ahead to order them. The issue is they're back ordered. He's needing 99 to 04 A-arms with the spring cups, because he's going to go ahead and run the stock springs and stock style springs and conies, because he's got these IBOC lowering springs. So yeah, we're just waiting on those, and we can have it on the ground. Not much left. All right, guys, so I know you're gonna have a lot of questions as far as hooking up this Dakota Digital cluster, and there's a couple things you need to note. The PAT system does run through the cluster, so you're gonna have to connect those wires, make that connection again if you do the Dakota Digital cluster like this one. Now, if you're doing the Dakota Digital cluster, print out your pinout charts here. This is your cluster harness right here, and essentially it tells you what every one of these little what every one of these little wires is. And basically all you do is take that and hook it up to the VHX box on the that came with your Dakota Digital cluster, and all your gauges work. The other thing that you got to do for your, or the last thing that you got to do for your coolant temperature and oil pressure is you've got provided sensors and wiring and everything, and it's actually down there, but yeah, then you just plug in your oil pressure setting unit, and then your coolant temperature, which is going to go right there, and you're done. And then just run this into the car. We'll get it taped up here. Just going to run that into the car and plug it up to that VHX box, and all your gauges work. All right, guys, next step here is you've got to get starter signal. We were thinking about just using the factory and having the car start it, not the control pack. That didn't work too well, mostly because of the PATs. But here is starter signal coming off the control pack. You can see it right there. Got it hooked into the control pack there, and then over here by the battery, this is your this goes directly to the starter, this pink and white wire. So we just hooked control pack wire into that, and so the control pack's actually going to start the car now. And that's just going to work better. We just kind of got it run under the pinch weld there. Won't be able to see it. So there is starting taken care of. All right, guys, let's try this out here, see if she'll bump. I don't know. I hear it sounds like relays popping. It's down at the starter. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I keep hearing relays popping. Huh. That's different. Oh, okay. All right, guys, think we got it here. Let's see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She making noise. Good deal. One step closer. All right, boys. Testing out the. Here, let me get that out of the way. Not gonna hurt your back there. All right, boys. We're gonna test out and see if we can apply power to the wire and get the pump to come on. Basically what we had to do is we found the wire back here, which was a brown with a pink tracer, and pulled the kick panel out and found it up here. So now we just gotta use the probe there to apply power. Let's see if she comes on. Hopefully. Now, yep, not coming on. This is our connector here, guys, we're fooling with. Guess we missed something. If you're watching this because you are planning to do the swap, you definitely want to pay attention here. We got two things at work here trying to do, you know, key on the fuel pump. It's fuel pump driver module. That's and let me back up just a minute. The reason you can't run a factory 2011 to 14 Mustang harness or a F-150 harness and you have to get a control pack is because of all the modules. Newer cars have modules that run everything, and in order to use those, then you're going to need all those modules and stuff, and you don't want that. That's why the control pack is so awesome. That's why everybody runs it. So you've got a fuel pump driver module back there. Then you've also got this module right here. That does the fans, that does the, cuts the AC off if it, you know, if you go wide open throttle. Several different things are run through here. The problem we're running into is cutting on the key and getting the fuel pump to run. That's the issue that we're running into. And unfortunately, at this juncture, we haven't figured out the best way to do it. As you can see, we've been jumpering wires right here at the fuel system inertia switch, and it still isn't, we're still not right. So we're missing something here, even though we've got a pile of schematics that we're looking through. You know, it just hasn't materialized the way we want it to. As you can see, we've been tracing all the wires and stuff right here, just trying to find the right way to turn that fuel pump on, and we have yet to do it.
Ready?
All right. Yeah, let's do it. See what she'll do. Boy, last and final test. As you can see, it's still,
You ain't gotta touch it.
it's still a mess. We're getting there. You can see, cluster on. That's working. Pedals working. Lots of oil pressure. It's working. Love it. All right, guys, so there you go. We've got quite a bit more to do as far as just figuring out exactly how the wiring is going to be done. In the next upload, we'll detail it because we'll have it perfect, and I'll be able to tell you step by step by step. Today, you just kind of got to watch us troubleshoot and go through a lot of different things. But as you can see, it's alive. It fires. The cluster's working. All the gauges are working. The only thing that's not working is the fuel gauge. That's because you got to calibrate that. But, you know, we had tach and voltage and oil pressure and all that good stuff. Engine sounds phenomenal. Man, getting there. We should have it on the ground very soon, and finish up some wiring, put everything back together, and you have one badass new edge right here, gentlemen. Gonna be awesome. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're getting a lot out of this series, and trying to answer as many questions as I possibly can. If you do still have questions, go back and watch the videos. I mean, we basically had the camera on this the entire time we've been doing it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you want to swap your Coyote new edge, go back and watch the rest of the videos, and make sure you smash the subscribe button to help us out. Thank you very much. Holla.